Hi, Capricorn. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn. If you have Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart, please know that there is a message in this reading for you. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. And look, we're starting off with a lot of power, a lot of movement. That does not surprise me for you, Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. Again, Capricorn, during this reading, we do focus on you, the core of your being. We don't really like to spend a lot of time talking about the drama or the people, places, and things necessarily associated with your life. We may touch on that briefly, but we are really looking for guidance on things, actions that we can take during this part of our lives to bring in clarity, to bring in understanding, to bring in that peace of mind that will help us on our life's path, our soul's purpose. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, September 29th marks the full moon in the constellation of Pisces. As that moon moves through, in the constellation of Aries. Why did I say Pisces? I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces. But as that full moon moves through the sign of Aries, feelings of uncertainty may creep into our thoughts. And during this time, that uncertainty can make us feel like we should be moving faster. And when we feel like we're needing to move faster, many times we feel rushed or we push ourselves into making decisions, maybe decisions that aren't well thought out. And really, at this time, Spirit is asking us to slow down, to take our time, and to find or to move at a pace that is comfortable for us. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, also, that new moon, as it moves through Aries, will be moving through your fourth house. Your fourth house is of home and family. And I really do believe at this time that you've been neglecting your private life and pouring all of your energy into your career. And it is really starting to show. Take time. Spirit is asking us, Spirit is guiding us towards taking time to focus on what we would like to achieve in our personal life. And I do believe that is why we have this Ten of Swords here. That Ten of Swords is really the ultimate betrayal. The ultimate betrayal. And when I look at this card, Capricorn, I do think that in many ways that is beyond the Death card. Beyond the Death card. And why I say that is what has brought us to that death, what has brought us to that ending. And so when I think of the Death card, I think of something that has happened or something that has occurred naturally or organically. It's not necessarily directly a result of the actions that someone or has taken towards us. When I see this Ten of Swords, this death is a direct result of actions that others have taken, that others have taken us before us. And so when we look at the Death card, we could almost say like the Death card is the death of the body. the death of the physical. But when we look at the Ten of Swords, that to me is the death of this spirit, the death of emotion, the death of feelings. And that, again, we could go back to the saying, you know, sticks and stones will break my bones. But it's really the words and really the actions that harm and do the most damage. And that is what I think of when I think in the Ten of Swords. But with any ending, with every ending comes a new beginning. And perhaps I do like seeing that card there for us here, Capricorn, is that something is done, something is ended, something is over with, something has started and given us a new, fresh slate. And that's why we have that Knight of Wands there. But let's see how that plays into the rest of this reading here for you, Capricorn. I just want to make sure that we are able to see all of these cards. One moment, please. Oh no, that's beautiful. We love that card layout. Okay, and we love this High Priestess. We love this High Priestess here. And I do believe that this High Priestess is really speaking about your attitude towards work. Not only your attitudes towards work, but your attitude towards finances. And the seriousness, the victory. When we see the Chariot, when I see the Chariot card here, I'm seeing victory for you here, Capricorn. Victory. The Five of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. How are all these playing together? And so these are two major arcana. And anytime you see major arcana, that is life-changing moments, life-changing actions, life-changing decisions. With this High Priestess card, I really see you stepping into your power. Your power of intuition, your power of knowing, your spiritual gift, your spiritual capability. And it is your ability to step into your power, to tap into your abilities, your God-given gift. That is bringing you in this victory. This win. And so when we look at the Chariot card, this is a conquering emperor. This is someone who has mastered everything that was given to them, or everything that they have access to. And so not only is it that they are the total package, so to speak. You are the total package. And this is a solid victory because you have stepped into your power. And it's not the power that you wield over other people or your ability to control other people. This is your power that comes from within. You have mastered yourself. And that is what's bringing in this victory. And we have this Five of Swords. I think that, and this Wheel of Fortune, what has happening or what is going on here, Capricorn, is people are coming into your life. And they're coming into your professional life. They're coming into your work life. They're coming into your public life. And they're wanting to connect with you on a personal level. But you're so serious. That people are having a hard time connecting with you on a personal level. And I do believe that is because of that past betrayal. You have put up the walls. You have put up the guard. But the wheel here is spinning. And it is up to you whether you're going to let your guard down and let someone or let these people in. Or this person in. And while I do understand that past betrayal, that past hurt, when we know better, we do better. And you know better. You know how to vet people. You can vet people. You can trust. You can trust. Let your guard down and lighten the mood. Let your guard down, lighten the mood. And this will help let them in. Help let them in. It's okay to open up and it's okay to be vulnerable. In your private life, here's that tension. Here's a Fool. Look at that, Capricorn. And here's the partnerships and the Devil card. That Devil card is actually the Capricorn. That Devil card can actually represent the Capricorn in the tarot. And so when I see this show up here in, there's that Leo. When I see this show up for you here in your reading, Capricorn, that tells me that you are operating true to your birth sign. Whether that's operating on a good aspect or a bad aspect, I do not know. I would recommend that you have a birth chart done, and just to see exactly where and how Capricorn shows up in your birth chart. And so obviously we know that Capricorn shows up in your sun sign, but it can also show up in different locations. It can show up in your moon sign, it can show up in your 5th or 6th house, but it can show up in multiple areas of your birth chart. And how Capricorn, even in your sun, shows up in your birth chart can kind of indicate some of your strengths or weaknesses. And so by having a birth chart done and knowing what your strengths and your weaknesses are and what you are actually called here to do, can help guide you on your life's path, your life's journey. But you are operating true to what it is in your nature. And simmering tensions are being brought to the surface by someone's actions or behaviors. Maybe someone has been annoying you, or someone's actions have been eating away at you, and you are just really now in a position to want to take action on that. Perhaps that is why we see this card here. You're wanting to take action. You're wanting to move beyond that. You're wanting to do something about it. And I just see you being more sensitive to the moods or the needs of others. And I really do see you wanting just to be drama-free at this time. And this person brings a lot of drama. And it's almost like you would rather not deal with the drama. Than have this person in your life. But this situation has gone on long enough. So is it this person who brings in this drama, this person who brings in this conflict, are linked to a person or people that you would like to have in your life? So quite possibly, is this person a partner to a family member, a partner to a close friend? This person isn't a blood relative, but they're like a relative because of association? Or they're brought into your life by association? And this person is young and naive. And you just don't mix well with this person. Maybe it is this person that has caused this betrayal, this ending, this heartache, this wound to your soul, this wound to your feelings. And you're fine and wonderful with not having this person into your life. But not having this person in your life cuts off access to people that you love and care about. Spirit is asking you to being sensitive to the moods and needs of others. And while this may be bothering you at the core of the situation, at the core of the being, even though you have experienced this hurt and heartache, it really doesn't have anything to do with you. It's really all about the other person and all about the relationship with the person that you do care about. Focus on yourself, self-care. Self-care, Capricorn. Final thoughts, final messages. Look at this, beautiful. The universe is bringing you in a gift. I see this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, and this Queen of Pentacles has it all. She has the physical, she has the spiritual, she has an appreciation for everything that is or has been brought into their life at this time. And you are notorious for getting that Magician card. And I think that you have the skill, you have the know-how, you have the ability. And Spirit is trying to bring you in the gift of happiness. But it's asking you to be open to the gift, the essence of happiness at this time, Capricorn. Your grandfather has been looking out for you. Your grandfather has been watching over you. This grandfather is long past. I don't know if you've even really ever met or if you even remember your grandfather. But he wants you to know that he's been looking out for you and that he has your back. And Capricorn, I did want to take a little bit of time to talk about things that we can do to prepare for that full harvest moon in the sign of Aries. And I know we still have a little bit of time before that happens, but there's steps that we can take today and every day up until that time to really take advantage not only of the fall equinox on the 23rd, but also that full harvest moon and the energy of that moon, and to get the energy of the moon to work with us instead of against us. And so some things that you can do are write down things that you would like to let go of, things that you would like to put behind you, things that are no longer serving you. And you can also write down ways or a path or your plan on putting these things behind you, or putting this situation behind you, or putting these feelings behind you. And then you can also write a little gratitude list. And so every day from now until the full moon, you can just take a few minutes of your day and write down those three things. What are you wanting to leave behind? How are you wanting to leave that behind? And what are you grateful for? And it could be one or two things or as many things as you would like. Take as little or as much time as you need. And then each day, revisit that list. And maybe you can vamp or readjust that list or add to that list. And then on the 29th, when the moon is full, and that will vary a day depending on where on the planet you are, but for a majority of us it is going to be the 29th. You can have a little ceremony, a little releasing ceremony, and this ceremony doesn't need to be anything big or fancy. It really just needs to be something that is a ceremony, something that you put a little bit of more time, a little bit of more effort in. It could be maybe a bowl burning ceremony. It could be a paper folding ceremony. I know some Asian communities, they'll maybe fold a little piece of paper into a lotus flower, a little origami, and just make it something a little bit sacred, or something a little bit ceremonial. A paper tearing ceremony, a water releasing ceremony. There's many different ceremonies, but you find what works for you and what will best serve you. What are you comfortable with? Follow your intuition. Trust your intuition. You are very spiritually gifted. Capricorn, trust your instincts. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. You have a blessed week.